Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Boss Vision, where I share with you all everything you need to know about making candles. In today's video, I'm so excited to be sharing with you all exactly how to create your candle labels for your business. This is unlike any other video on my channel because it is themed. We're going to be doing a fall candle label. As you can see, I put on my flannel in honor of fall. Yes, it is August, but I thought what better way to bring in the fall season than to put on, a fall, attire. Super excited. You guys, it's going to be amazing. I'm sharing step by step exactly how I do it, and if you stay until the end, I'll share exactly how to print your labels. I get this question on my channel so much in terms of people's labels offsetting, giving them ink blots, having that issue of it being a ashy, non-pigmented color. All of these issues come into play when you're printing, so it is important to make sure that you are troubleshooting to prevent all of this. So definitely stay tuned for the video. If you like videos like this, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else that I post. All right, let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so the first thing that you're going to need to do before you create your own candle label is to identify the measurements at least a quarter of an inch away from the top. The last thing you want to do is have a label that's too big, it's bulky, and it's taking away from the quality of your vessels. I use these matte black vessels from Avery. I'll link them down below. Y'all, since this video is going up the same day that I'm editing it, I did want to emphasize that today Makesy is having 30% off vessels. As you can see, I'm about to place my order and get a really big discount. So I hope you watch this video Friday, August 12th, and I hope you get your deal, girl. There are these 14-ounce beautiful matte black auras that I'm in love with, and I double wick these. And so just with that, I like to focus on using 3x3s for this vessel. I get the 3x3 labels from Avery.com. With regard to the number, I believe that is the 94101 Presta. Okay guys, so the first thing that we're going to do is log on to Canva.com. If you don't have a Canva account right now, I'd highly recommend that you sign up, completely free to sign up, or you could get their, I believe, $13 version, which is a great option in terms of a cost for something that it would take you hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get from a professional. So yeah, I believe it's their pro item, and I think it's like $13 to $16, and they give you a free trial, so definitely check that out. But with regard to our labels, Canva lets you customize your design by dimensions, and with this being a 3x3 label, you can just select create a design here, select custom size, and then instead of pixels, put in inches, and we'll just do 3 inches by width and 3 by height, and then select create a new design. So yes, now we have a clean canvas for us to design. So as I mentioned before, we will be designing a fall candle label. Of that, I will just put fall here and see what comes up. And as you can see, all of these beautiful candle labels come up. So Canva is really focused in on accommodating small business owners because they know we're making product labels. So as you can see, they're going to put the decorations to the side of the picture because they know you're going to put words on the other side. It's really an amazing tool. Definitely recommend you all check this out. So from here, I just select a picture that resonates with me the most, and I'd say these flowers, these pigmented leaves, not flowers, really resonate because I think this would be something someone would see like, ooh, what's that? So I love this. And then from there, I just put in my important details, which I'll just copy from another candle label just so that you all will know what to put in yours. As you can see, your girl is always on Canva. I have a lot of projects here. Okay, so here is what I'm doing for my crystal candles, completely clear label. So I'm just copying all of these words here. But it is recommended to put in your logo, the candle name, the scent notes, and then where it's located and the ounces. Here is a great example of how you can leverage Canva's benefits to your advantage. So in terms of this label, as you can see, it's white font. It shows up better than the black font, but it's still hard to see. So you could just select effects and then go in with an echo and then change the echo to black. And what that'll do is offer the offset of the words from the background. That definitely helps with reading it. Just in terms of my process, I do like to input all of the items that are important. There you have it. These are the most important elements to include on your label. You want to give your customers insight into who you are, what the candle name is, because then that is a conversation starter to have a name of your candle that's unlike the scent notes, because then you can discuss why you named it that, and then the scent notes at the bottom, because people need to see what they're getting rather than just buying a scent because it's a pretty label. They want to know what it's going to smell like when it gets to their house. And then from there, I like to just at least try out at least 5 different options, or okay, 3, not 5, that's a little crazy, to see what works best. So warm cinnamon apples with the leaves behind it is cute, but let's just go for cinnamon apples. Okay, yes, Canva. Canva is really good for making it look like a bakery. Just accommodate if you are selling, baked goods, or if you're selling some other products. So I definitely recommend, instead of just doing a blank page, do a duplicate page. This will keep your entire design here, and you can just move the photo to the back. So from there, in terms of cinnamon apples, I definitely want it to be something that sticks out on a matte black vessel. So just keep in mind the type of vessel you have while you're creating your label, and understand the importance of making sure that everything is cohesive with regard to it having that seamless integration between your labels and your vessels and what it will look like with it being lit. So from there, warm cinnamon apples I think would be perfect with this one here in the skillet. So I'm also going to see how that looks. And just select position here and backward to move that photo backward, and it is beautiful. But as I said before, I like to do multiple, so let's just do one more. And in terms of cinnamon apples, let's see what speaks to me. It's always important to focus in on what you are called to rather than just something you expect others to like. Make sure it has meaning behind it. So let's see. Oh, this one's kind of cute, but it looks similar to that one. Let's just see. That's a donut. I feel like as the more we scroll, the more we get apple shavings, apple butter, because they're at the top. It seems like they put the most relevant at the top, and then as you tend to scroll down, you'll get less relevant. So from there, you can just select this one, see how it feels. Does it speak to me? All of the cinnamon there and the apple behind it, they strategically make sure it's blurring so that the focus would be on your label, and just move that backward. Okay. So, not in love with it. I think this one's the winner. Honestly, I love the way that the letters look on the label. I would move this a bit so we can expand it just to offset the apples a bit. And then, yeah, you can see the apples are offsetted, and you can see more of the candle name there. It's more prominent. So yeah, definitely in love with this. And in order to print your labels with Avery, you just download your label. We're doing page 2, so select download, and then PNG, which is the highest quality for your candle labels, and then unselect all and just select current page. Select done, download. So we are all set there. While that's downloading, we're just going to go to avery.com. Boom. Avery.com. Also recommend you get an account there, completely free, and you can create your projects here. Very simple. Under the projects tab, and all you'll do is select create a new project, and then from there I just like to type in the template number. I believe this was 94101, so you just go 94101 and then select it, and select this template, select this design, and then Avery has this amazing solution where you can edit all of them at once, or you can edit one at a time. Super important if you're designing on your own and you don't want to do an entire sheet of labels yet, because you want to make sure they do look they meet your needs, meet your standards. And also, if you are small batching and you don't want to just make 6 labels right now, you want to make maybe 3. So yeah, for that, we're just going to select edit one and edit and only print one of these labels for the purpose of this video, to show you all how that looks in love. Like, it's so cute. So here is another hack that I learned in 2020 when I was making labels, you know, suffering in silence. It was so hard. It's super important for you to make sure your candle label is at a corner before you expand it. If your candle label is in the center here and you try to expand it, you're going to run into so many annoying scenarios of it just off centering and it just not coming out the way you want. So it's super important to just make sure you put it into a corner and then expand it only once, you know, just one corner and then expand. Boom, done, perfect. Because when it's in one corner, expanding only once, the design just wants to come into its full, you know, dimensions of 3x3. So you don't have to run into the scenario of it being a wonky, maybe 3x4 or 4.5. It's just not necessary. Stick to what you know. Stick to what your girl tell you to do. Okay, so now we are all set to print. Canva makes you, or Avery makes you select at least 10 OKs before they let you print or even have your document. So from here, we're just gonna select preview and print. What I use this tab for is an opportunity to zoom in and to see if I'm overlining with the wording, because I know I did really amazing in terms of making sure the entire picture covers up the entire surface, but then you need to be mindful of the fact that you may run into a scenario where you accidentally put the words a bit too low, which we didn't this time, but that is something to take into consideration. Always zoom in here to prevent you having to reprint it and change the location. So from here, we're going to select print it yourself, because we are INDEP. We don't need nobody to print for us. We print ourselves. And then you select get PDF to print. Don't adjust the print alignment. Don't do anything extra and special here. Select save. Save to your account. It's going to take a couple more. Okay. Open PDF. And then we're in there. It takes some time. So here it is, and now here's the most challenging part. You need to select print here, but instead of just printing it on your tab, use print using system dialog. This gives you the opportunity to select the media type. If you use auto select, you run the risk of it just doing its own thing and printing as it understands as a regular, you know, page 8.5 by 11 of a regular printing paper. So they'll just assume to print lower ink levels. It's not going to be as pigmented and not look as aesthetically pleasing for your customers. So from here, instead of auto select, you just select photo glossy paper, and that changes the quality from normal to best. And then it tells your printer to make sure that when it is using or including the ink, to make sure it is at a better resolution to accommodate the glossy paper. I also recommend changing your printer settings. I recommend that you focus in on getting a printer that has an eco tank. Mine has an eco tank and it never stops printing. Like, you I have had it for about since December of 2021. It is August and I have not needed any new ink, and I print regularly, and my labels are not just one color, they're like multiple colors. And there we have it, folks. Beautiful. Okay guys, so our label is printed. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now let's just apply it to the candle. I just try to make sure my product is on a level surface here, as you can see. And then I place the candle label where I want it. And you just press down once there, and then you sort of work around. So you don't really want to label it all at once. Just make sure it's in pieces so that it always comes out nice and smooth. Yeah, baby, yeah. So cute. There you have it. Okay guys, that was the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else that I post. Alright, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour, just living your purpose and love life. Okay, bye.